Joke. Part 1. So there's this guy, Jack. He likes to go out and play around in the desert on the weekends. And he's got a Jeep. He likes to drive out there. So, one weekend he plans on going out into the desert. He gets all his food and everything. Gets all of his, amenities, sleeping tent, whatever. And starts his quest. Drives out in the middle of the desert. As the day goes on, he doesn't realize it, but he's burned up most of his gas. Gets near the end, realizes he has a little bit of gas, knows he can't make it back to the road with the gas that he has, so he gets out of the car. He starts walking around trying to find anybody that might be around, but it's a desert. Most people don't actually just fucking hang out in the desert. So he starts his journey back to the road. He looks at the sun to see what direction he's going. And he's actually run out of water by this time. He forgot to pack a bunch of water. So he takes and bottles his windshield wiper fluid to drink just in case he actually runs out of water. Pretty gross, but it's liquid, so whatever. He gets away from the car. He's been away from the car for about 6 hours, and a windstorm has come through and actually brushed away his footprints, so he doesn't know how to get back to the car. He decides to go back and try and find the car. He starts walking back where he thinks he came from. It's starting to get to be nighttime. He can't see. He doesn't have a flashlight because he wasn't planning on staying too long out there. And he can't find his way. So he's doing the best he can to get back to where he came from. And he just falls asleep in the desert, puts his backpack over his face. He wakes up in the morning, keeps walking. Gets about 3/4 of the way through the day, and he hasn't had a drink of water in, a day and a half. He's real thirsty, so he takes a swig of the windshield wiper fluid. It's pretty nasty, but it quenches his thirst, amazingly enough. So, he keeps on walking and walking. He's getting more and more tired. His body's using a lot more water. So he drinks a lot more of that windshield wiper fluid. Chokes it down. Keeps on walking, walking. It's almost nighttime the next day. And all of a sudden he sees something off in the distance. There's a little stone sticking out of the ground. So he's gonna go see what it is. He makes his way over to the stone, and there's a lever sticking out of it. He goes to grab the lever, and all of a sudden he hears, "Don't stop!" And all of a sudden a snake comes from around the dune. He says, "I am the keeper of the lever. My name is Jake, and because you found me, you get any wishes you want." So the guy says, "Any wishes I want?" And he's like, "Yes. But before you wish, I have to tell you, this lever ends everything. The universe, your ex-girlfriends, your parents, Africa, fucking Neptune, everything. Stuff you don't know about. Other life forms, perhaps. You can pull this lever anytime you want to. I don't know why you'd do that, but I was told that I need to tell you before I can grant any of your wishes. So the guy says, okay, so I can pull this lever whenever I want to, but I can get anything I want to out of you. Any wish that I want is granted. Yes, that's how it goes. Okay, well, I want to be wealthy. Give me $1 billion. Snake says, there's an account with your name in town that's got $40 billion in it right now. That wish has been granted. Okay. Wait a second. Another wish. I actually want to know how to get the fuck out of here. The snake says, your Jeep is actually that way, about two football fields away. He says, alright, well, I guess I'll go and see. He starts walking in that direction. He's thinking that the snake is actually hallucination from the windshield wiper fluid that he's ingested. However, he's been walking for about 5-10 minutes. He actually sees his Jeep over the horizon. He gets over to his Jeep, gets in the Jeep, and drives back to the road. Goes into town, goes to the bank, and checks his account. $40 billion. So, part 1 is ended.